Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Locks of the Day podcast. This is episode number 39. I'm here once again with Andrew and Zach. We are on fire, ladies and gents. We are up over 30 units in the past four podcasts. Why are you going anywhere for picks when you got them for free right here, all right? We got NHL, we got tennis, we got MLB today for you. And like I said, if you've missed out on the past few weeks of Locks, you better miss out no more, okay? We're going to get right into this today with NHL to start off. Andy, give him the three-star, kid.
Yes, sir. Three-star for tonight will be the Toronto Maple Leafs money line -140. They're playing the Red Wings. So Red Wings played last night. So both backups should start with Toronto going in the playoffs. So a little battle of the backups here. And Toronto's backup goalie Stolarz has just been insane this year. He's 21 8 and 3 with a 2.14 goals against and a .926. Like that's number one in the league for save percentage. That's top third in goals against. Like if Justin Wool, the Leafs starter, has a rough game in playoffs, and they toss this man in and he does well, he's staying in. Like this guy has been doing it for them. So and then you got obviously the three-headed monster up top with Nylander, Matthews, and Marner. So not sure if all three of them are going to start play tonight, just because playoffs is what on like Sunday or Monday or something like that. That's when they kick off in a couple days here. So I don't know if they're gonna be all going tonight. But since Detroit, the Red Wings did play last night, and they're traveling, and it's towards the end of the season and it's a useless game for the Red Wings. Like it's pretty much every game tonight in the NHL is useless. So, uh, Red Wings right after this game are going on vacation. Like they're going somewhere. Like they're Maple Leafs actually have to continue the season here. So. I'll ride with the Maple Leafs here. They're actually playing for something. They're still getting ready into playoff form. So I'll take that money line at a -140, and Zach will hit you with a quick two-star.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with the Sabres money line tonight. So with this one, it's toughy because you got two teams, like you said, that aren't really playing for anything. But this is a game where the Flyers are 2-0 against the Sabres this season. So the Sabres are due for one here. And Lindy Ruff is going for win number 900. So he's been sitting on 899 for 4 games now. The Sabres are really busting him here. They will just not let him do it. And I was kind of convinced that they're going to let him do it next season, but this might be the game right here to let him do it. So I think they gave Lindy number 900. That man is ancient. He's been around forever. He started with the Sabres. He's back with the Sabres. So no better place to let him do it than at home in front of the fans tonight. So, but the Sabres at this point, beside until this last game against Toronto, had won 7 straight at home. They've been a solid team all year. They're averaging 3.2 goals per game. They're averaging about the same amount as the Flyers, about 3.4 goals against, but they're a solid team offensively. They're seventh in the NHL in goals. So I think they're gonna really play hard tonight, get this one for Lindy, and they're gonna get a dub and hopefully make us some money. It's Buffalo -145 is
Shout
gonna be
out
two
Lindy
star.
Ruff. Shout out Lindy Ruff, ladies and gents. That ancient man that's been on half the teams in the league.
Right?
Anyways,
Yeah.
so now we'll get right into tennis. And with tennis, pretty much everything starts early today. There's only like less than a handful of matches that start late, so I picked two of them. This one's going to start at 2 p.m., so get this one in. Little three-star. Aziz Dugaz, -3.5 at a -120 versus Florent Bax. Now he went with Dugaz last week as a two-star. Of course he cashed, so trust the man to do it again, okay? Dugaz is number 185 in the world. Bax is number 460 in the world, and this match will be played on hard court. Dugaz is a good low-level player and is pretty consistent for where he's ranked in the world, and his serve has been on as of late, and he's playing some pretty good tennis. He's 7-3 in his last 10 matches, while Bax is actually 11-1 in his last 12 matches. The thing is, Bax is playing absolute no names, and when he does play someone even halfway decent, he loses. So I could obviously care less about his 11-1 record. His past 12, it means nothing to me with the level of players he's going up against. So Dugas is just much better than all of those players he's been playing against, and I expect him to dominate this matchup. So I love a 3-star Aziz Dugas minus 3.5, minus 120. Lock it in. And then tonight at 7:30 p.m. for a 2-star, we have Tung Lin Wu plus 5.5 at a minus 160 versus Emilio Nava. Now, Wu is ranked number 249 in the world, as Nava is ranked number 140 in the world. Both are solid players. Nava is definitely the better player at the moment. Can't deny that. That's why he's obviously the decent heavy favorite here. Nava is on a 16-match win streak right now, all on clay, and this match is on clay. Wu is 3-9 in his last 12 matches, with the past 2 being on clay, going 1-1. So it doesn't look good for him here, but just wait. So Nava's serve has been very well as of recent, so that will be the struggle for Wu this match. But Wu is no sleeper. Don't even be surprised if he somehow happens to win this match out of nowhere, because that could very well happen knowing him. That's just what he does. This man can lose to not so great people, or keep a very tight match, or even win against great players like guys like Holger Rune. And Holger Rune's much better than Emilio Nava. Wu can be a little shaky on his serve sometimes, but tends to win majority of the points when it actually matters to save himself. So he'll give up a lot of break points, but he wins like majority of those break points that he gives up. So he does save himself. So we're going to roll with him on a plus spread here, where he can still lose 6-4, 6-3 and cash for us. So I like a little 2-star Tung Lin Wu at a plus 5.5, minus 160. That's a big spread, ladies and gents. That's at 7:30 p.m. Lock it in. Now I'll roll right into MLB, some baseball for you. Andy, 3-star kid.
Yes, sir. 3-star for tonight for the MLB will be Athletics money line minus 160. They're playing the White Sox. Crappy White Sox are 4-13. Athletics are 8-10, almost at 500. Love the A's here because their hitting's just been phenomenal this year. Top 10 batting average, top 10 slugging percentage, top 10 on base percentage. They're also fifth in home runs as a team with 23. 8 of them coming from Tyler Soderstrom, who leads the league right now in homers. This team's just being led by young talent like Soderstrom, Jacob Wilson, Lawrence Butler. They're all hitting over 280, and neither of them are over 25 years old. Like, Athletics they're gonna be gross in a couple of years. And looking at the A's to complete the sweep here, they won the first 2 games against the White Sox. Um, White Sox pitcher Davis Martin uh, hasn't he's pitched well against crappy teams this year, like crappy hitting teams, but struggled against a good hitting team like the Tigers, where he kind of got lit up for 7 runs. Uh, Kind of see that happening here with the A's. I think they're gonna let loose on him. He's also 0-2 in his career against the A's, so let's make that 0-3 and lock in those A's at a minus 160. And Zach will give you a 2-star.
Yes, so for the 2-star, we have Guardians money line at a minus 115. So for this one, we've got the Guardians on the road going for, yeah, I have no idea what's going on with the screen. I have no idea why this just like turned red. So, but you guys have a cool background for this. I'm not dying, so I think this is okay. Oh,
Oh,
there
there
it
it goes.
goes. I
And we're
have no
back,
idea what's
ladies
going
and
on.
gents. We are
Everything's
back.
fine. But yeah, so we're just gonna roll straight back into it. So it's Guardians minus 115. This is the last game of the series against the Orioles tonight. Um, Guardians are going to win the series. In this one, you got Tanner Beebe on the mound. He's had one start against the Orioles last year, went 6 full innings, only gave 1 run, had 6 strikeouts, pitched very well against them. He's going up against Tomoyuki Sugano, the 35-year-old rookie from Japan, I believe. They're going to kill me if I don't get this right. But yes, I believe it's Japan. So comments don't roast me if I get it wrong. I'm
Sounds
sorry.
right. Japan does
But
sound right.
regardless, he's been all right this season. Not the best, but he's done all right so far. Baltimore has done really well against right-handed pitching, or I should say, Cleveland's done very well against right-handed pitching. So I expect Cleveland to kind of hopefully take off in this one and hit well. Jose Ramirez already has 4 home runs in the season. Steven Kwan, who's not really much of a power hitter, has already got 3 home runs as well. They're hitting the ball well as a unit. They just have to put it all together. They're 9-8 so far, but Baltimore struggled. They're 7-10. They're sitting at the bottom of the AL East, surprisingly, which no one really expected. So I'm looking for the Guardians to keep rolling here and keep up their hot streak. So we're going Guardians minus 115, and we're going with the money line, and we're going to hope to make some money.
Lock that in, ladies and gents. There's your MLB, tennis, and NHL, guys. Like I said, we are up over 30 units in the past 4 podcasts. If you're not tailing, just look in the mirror, ask yourself what the heck you're doing. I mean, this is free money, ladies and gents. So get these picks in, lock them in. It is January, February, March, April 17th today, okay? Get those in. Thank you for tuning in to podcast number 39, and we will see you next week. Peace.